Hi, it's Anthony Marizzi, and I'm going to answer the question everyone's asking, what is Favorites Club? Well, if you're here, I'm guessing you're probably in business, or you want to be. And like a lot of people, you might be wondering how you can get your business online the right way and working for you, because that sure seems to be the thing to do these days. I mean, your competitors certainly are. In this video, I'm going to show you some key online marketing strategies to revolutionize the way you find, get, and keep customers, and why this might be the only thing you need to reduce your promotional budget and still make it simple for you to increase the bottom line results your business is getting. Now, maybe you've already got a website, which means you probably have a whole other question, don't you? Well, hang on, before we get too far, I've got a question for you. In the words of that famous TV guy, how's that working out for you? You know, even if your website's there, is it actually earning its keep? Okay, that was two questions, but let's face it, that's kind of the point, isn't it? Well, I'm going to let you in on a little secret here. It's not just about the website. At least, not about how fancy it is with graphics and flash and all that stuff. It's more about your web presence. Now, what that means is you want to be sure you're using the different web properties out there to point people to your main site, to generate leads for your business, and then to convert those leads into customers. Sounds like a straightforward process, and believe me, it is a process. In fact, that's something you got to be doing non-stop if you want to stay in business. Now here's the thing. I was reading an old marketing book about a guy in turn-of-the-century Philadelphia. That's turn of the last century, by the way. You know, back then when they say things were so much simpler. Well, anyway, this guy named John, he owned a couple of huge department stores and made more money than almost everyone else he knew, even back then. And he used to try all kinds of different advertising for his stores, like newspaper ads and mailing letters and postcards and stuff. He was pretty good at it, too. His stores were massively successful. But even with all of that, John's famous for saying this. He said, "I know half of my advertising is wasted. I just don't know which half." Well, to bring this story back around to the conversation we were having a minute ago, it's not always easy to know how to get your customers walking in the door, is it? You've got to be in front of them in the right place and at the right time, and then you want to be putting the right messages in front of them to catch their attention. Sounds pretty complicated, doesn't it? Well, you know, it doesn't have to be. It's really pretty simple. When you find something that gets results, just keep doing it over and over. In fact, here's a three-part strategy that works really well for most businesses. You get in front of your audience, right where they're already looking, you know, online, for example. And then here's an important part. You get them involved. Get them involved with your business, or at least with your website, to build your credibility and to build a relationship with your customers. Finally, you get them to want what you're offering bad enough to actually buy some of it, or to call, or to make a reservation, or book an appointment, you know, move the process along. Now, there are lots of different ways to do all of that, and different places on the web where your people are going to find you. But ultimately, you want to end up as one of their favorites, don't you? And the way to do that is by solving your customers' problems over and over, you know, repeatedly. And by spreading the word, of course. Oh yeah, and one more thing. You've got to keep doing that every day you're in business. So, let's make this simple. Let's help you get seen, get heard, and get business. In the next video, that will be ready just a few days from now, we'll show you how to make your website a lead-getting, money-making machine. Now, if you'll just enter your information on this page, we'll let you know when it's ready, and we'll give you something to read while you're waiting, with just a bit of a sneak peek into what's coming up next. So just leave your name and email address here, and watch your inbox for the next message from Favorites Club. I'll talk to you soon.